On this Thursday, 6th of May, we're going to be tracking some rain and thunderstorms by the afternoon. Looks like prime time for the worst of the weather, maybe between around 3 and 6 during the Sean Hannity Show. Make sure you're listening to 104.5 FM for updates. And if we have to activate the First Alert Storm Center, we'll certainly send you a severe weather alert in the free WOKV app. We're tracking a slow-moving front and then clusters of storms and disturbances that develop along the front that stream from west to east. Much needed rain, maybe not necessarily the most convenient timing of it, and with the potential of storms, not all that convenient either. Nonetheless, we'll take the rain, and then we head into the end of the week on a glorious note. Chief Meteorologist Mike Burrish says the humidity is going to drop, temperatures are going to fall to around normal, low 80s. It's going to be comfortably cool at night. Some neighborhoods on Saturday morning could wake up with 40-plus degree temperature readings. That's pretty cool for this time of the year, certainly. It's not going to last forever, but certainly enjoy Friday and Saturday. And with all the events between the auto show and the home and patio show at the fairgrounds and the Jumbo Shrimp, their first homestand of the weekend, it's going to be ideal weather for whatever you have planned, including Mother's Day on Sunday. It will warm up a little bit more by Sunday into the middle 80s, but it looks like we'll be in for our driest weekend, fully dry now, in about a month or so. We're watching with great interest this fight that is underway between Republicans and Liz Cheney, the highest ranking, number 3 Republican in the House, as a growing number of Republican leaders, including former President Trump, essentially calling for her ouster, and New York Congresswoman Elise Stefanik to take on that role. Cheney doubling down with an op-ed in the Washington Post and basically saying that we need to move beyond former President Trump and continuing to jab at him for election results and saying that what he's saying is not truthful. This back and forth is certainly going to be the big talker through the day today and into the next week or so, as we may see an election in the House among Republicans by next week. Continuing coverage of the story in the WOKV app. Governor DeSantis today is expected to sign election reforms into law. This is restricting ballot drop boxes, mail-in voting, and more to, as he says and his Republican supporters have said, tighten up things more in Florida and prevent voter fraud. Democrats have been pretty adamant in saying that it would make it harder for voters, especially minority voters, to cast ballots. That debate will continue despite the governor signing that into law. We'll have updates on these and all the rest of the day's top stories. Download the WOKV app to follow along, get breaking news alerts and those severe weather alerts as well. And be sure to listen Friday to Jacksonville's Morning News starting at 5 o'clock.